Hello there, great person, and welcome back to Let's Read the Wheel of Time. Today we are at chapter 19, The Wave Dancer, which is the ship I think Nynaeve and Eleni will take. And yes, I'm back. I've had lots of work, unfortunately again, but I hope I will get some time today and tomorrow to read some more chapters. And I hope to get far, so let's go. Okay, they're in a carriage. Who though? Ah, okay, yeah, I remember. Terrans don't like Aes Sedai, that's why no one helps. And it seems to be an Eleni chapter because she's now going down without waiting for Nynaeve. I wonder why. And she wears a blue linen summer traveling cloak. Is that something like what Moraine wore in the show? Oh, they had been given a carriage without curtains on purpose. It's kind of a dick move. So they have to go upriver, right? I think. But the Wave Dancer, I think we've used that ship before. Is that the ship we always use? Yes. Yes, we have to go. Yes, we have to go north. Okay. And everyone's, of course, working in the harbor because they always work in the harbor. Oh, wow. And she, Elaine, notices the difference to Andor because everyone's like hunched down and sad, and she realizes that the nobles here are kind of dickish. Yeah, I really wonder whether Elaine has seen the truth of Andor's poverty. Like, I assume there are like people that are like very poor as well. So, and they probably are not people she sees. So I guess there are less poor people in Andor perhaps, but how can she judge that? Like, is she going undercover through the streets? Or I don't know, I'm not sure. She had been raised to lead and one day govern a proud people, and she felt the urge to teach these folk dignity. But that was Rand's job, not hers. Yes. Interesting. I mean, teach them dignity? I mean, okay. Hey, yes, you're poor. Straighten up your bag. You're still poor, but yeah, straighten up your bag. I assume, I don't know what she means by that. Like, how does she do that? I mean, we know from some studies that smiling makes you happier, but perhaps she's trying that trick. Oh, and she sees sea folk ships. Yes, because she's only seen river ships before, I guess. And here we have people from the sea, from Quaim, Tremolking, where I think we will go one day, because there's the weird statue, but the Athaan Mier, or Athaan Miere. I don't know how it's pronounced, but yeah, it's the sea folk. I like these exotic ships that are described here, and this sense of distance and foreign cultures that might be cool or might be dickheads, like the what are they called? The Sonchan, sorry, yeah. And now Nynaeve comes out, and Nynaeve's pissed because the carriage ride was not as smooth as she had hoped. Oh, interesting. Sighing, Eleni doubled the number of silver pennies she was taking from her purse. Thank you for bringing us safely and swiftly. We told you to go fast and you did as we asked. The streets are not your fault, and you did an excellent job under poor conditions. She's a bit... I know she means well, but this sounds a bit patronizing. She probably said it differently than I just read it, so my intonation was a bit patronizing, perhaps. Thank you, milady, he said. She had found that a kind word and a little praise were usually received as well as silver was, if not better. Okay. So, though the silver itself was seldom unappreciated, to be sure. I mean, who doesn't like money? Probably people who have too much money, but yeah. The light sent you a safe journey, my lady, he added. The merest flicker of his eyes toward Nynaeve said that wish was only for Elaine. Oh, interesting, but Nynaeve is like, yeah, I should probably not have snapped at him. I don't know, I thought she had her temper a bit more under control, but perhaps she doesn't. That handful of silver you gave him should soothe any wounds short of mortal. Probably. You really must learn to be more careful with money. Yes. That's interesting. Is that wise to give up much money out of generosity? I know she's rich, like, theoretically, but the weird dark friend lord, the Forsaken, is at her mother's castle ruling, so he technically probably doesn't have money anymore. She doesn't know that, but still. Nynaeve, the sea folk can be touchy until they know you, or so I was taught. Do you think you might try to be a little... a little what? Tactful, Nynaeve. Yeah, it's probably not easy to have Nynaeve with you that, like, barks at everyone. Why is she in such a bad mood, though? I mean, I know there are bad things happening, but what exactly makes her cross, like, at this moment? I just don't know, but we probably will find out. Oh, and someone spit at them. Great. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So the sea folk are almost as mysterious as the Aiel. I did not get that impression before, though it makes a lot of sense. Yes. Because an ocean is like a desert of water. Like, there are similarities, I like that. Only the lands beyond the waste could possibly be more strange, and all anyone knew of them was that the sea folk brought ivory and silk from there. What? So the sea folk go west? East? I thought they were just going west to the Isles. Yes, like, I'm wondering about that. We have, like, the map is, like, it's cut off here. So what's beyond? We might get that here. I hope we do. Hope we do. Okay, and they have men and women on the decks, which is, yeah, of course. That they are very graceful, all of them. Women of the Athan Mier were, in those tales, the epitome of alluring beauty and temptation, pursued by all men. Are they? The women on this ship were no more beautiful than any others, really. But watching them move, she could believe those tales. So they, like, know how to... I see. Okay, and they wear weird gold jewelry. Something about the stern deck itself caught her eye, but at first she could not tell what. Then she saw. There was no tiller for the rudder. Okay. How did they steer? Perhaps with a sail? But I think every sailing boat as well does have a rudder as well, so I don't know. Remember what Moraine told you. And remember tact. Yeah. Better remember tact, Nynaeve. I am Nynaeve Almera, Aes Sedai of the Green Archer. Is she? Is she green? What? I think she's pretending, right? Yeah, she's pretending, I remember. I remember she's pretending. That's the problem if you don't read for a long time. Oh god. I'm so sad I couldn't read so much in the last months. Like, oh god, it's so stupid. I had so much stupid stuff to do. But I'm glad I can read again. Okay, so there is an old woman. I am Queen Dinjubai Wild Winds, Sail Mistress of Wave Dancer. Okay, so obviously we don't know the Wave Dancer yet. I don't know why I thought Bale Dormon had the wave dancer, but he did not have the wave dancer. I know. Don't shout at me. I'm brain's like a Swiss cheese sometimes. Okay, so those two are sisters. But what is it about them? So they seem to be, perhaps they are something like Aes Sedai, that like they can control a bit of the wind, and that's why they don't need a rudder. So she's like the captainess. I don't know what a female captain's called. We will talk in my cabin, Aes Sedai, if it pleases you. Yeah, they are all courteous, but something weird is gonna happen, I guess. Perhaps they will be our friends. Perhaps they will turn out to be backstabbing people, but we'll see. And they believe in the light. That is good. I mean, that's the first step. It's the first good step. There might be white cloaks in disguise, but I don't think so. So it's okay. All is okay. All is good. Oh, and they do have a gong. So are they from like India, China, that area? I mean, if we assume we are in future Europe, we of course have in the East China, Asia, India, like Southeast. So I wonder, like, how different is it? Like, I mean, it would fit, but perhaps I'm completely wrong. I just don't know. Oh, Ch.19. Yeah. How did you come by the Ch.19 helmet, if I may ask? Yeah, how did they? Wave Dancer encountered the Ch.19 ship last year. Oh no, they wish to take him, but I do not wish to give him up. Oh, Wave Dancer is a he, okay. I have the helmet to remind me, and the sea took the Ch.19. The light be merciful to all who sail. I will not go close to a vessel with ripped sails again. The Ch.19 hold captive women who can channel. You were lucky. If they had one on that ship, you would be regretting ever having seen it. I don't know. They seem to be capable of channeling 100% because they don't have a rudder. I mean, that's such a hint that there are Aes Sedai-like people on the ship. And Elaine's like, Nynaeve, could you just know? But it was too late. Let us speak of passage. Okay, so they just changed the subject, but Elaine thinks they are pissed. Okay. I do wonder though, how did they counter them? They probably did have a channeler on the board. Oh, and Nynaeve's a bit angry because of her stomach. Elaine thinks. I mean, that's reasonable. Yeah, and Elaine is thinking like, yeah, Nynaeve, you better watch out. There is something we should know, but we don't know it yet. So please, better be careful, please. Oh no, and there is a girl called Dorili, and she was just sent to, I don't know, clean the bilge. That's bad. Don't know why she was punished. I don't know. And they're drinking tea. Yeah, drinking tea is also very Chinese, I guess. Perhaps I'm very uninformed, but that just sounds like that. Oh, it was because she was bare above the waist that she was punished now, I guess. Okay. And Elaine is trying to be diplomatic. There are different ways for different people. We are not offended. Only a fool takes offense at customs different from her own. And what if the customs require you to slay a goat every time you want to eat? Like, would that be something you would find acceptable? I guess not. Be careful with words like that. Okay, now they will hopefully finally speak of passage. To what port do you wish to sail? Tanchiko, okay. I know you may not mean to sail there, but we need to go quickly as only a raker can, and without stopping, if that is possible. I offer this small gift for the inconvenience. It is a paper. Oh, it's like a check. Okay. 3,000 gold. Okay. A vast sum for the gift of passage, even counting that you asked me to alter my sailing plans. I am more surprised now than before. You know that we very seldom carry Aes Sedai on our ships, very seldom. Of all who ask passage, only Aes Sedai may be refused. But almost always are. As from the first day of the first sailing. Aes Sedai know this and so almost never ask. Okay, so because Aes Sedai are weird for them, I guess. And they might bring trouble. Oh, and Moraine has not told them that. Of course she hasn't, because she's trolling them, perhaps. Do you mean to refuse us passage? Nynaeve had abandoned tact for bluntness. Yeah, I don't know, Nynaeve. You do not carry Aes Sedai. Why did you bring us down here? Why not tell us up above and be done with it? Oh, because of Rand. He can wield the One Power, so I've heard. He holds the sword that cannot be touched. The Aiel have come over the Dragon Wall to his call. I have seen several in the streets, and it is said they fill the stone. Stone of Tyr has fallen, and war breaks over the nations of the land. Those who once ruled have returned and been driven back for the first time. Prophecy is being fulfilled. Oh, so they do have a prophecy of the dragon, or whatever they have as well. The prophecies of the dragon? Yes, they're being fulfilled. He is the dragon reborn. Sail mistress? Oh, interesting. Are they for him or against him, though? Not the prophecies of the dragon, Aes Sedai. The Jendai prophecy, the prophecy of the Karamur. Okay, so we've got a third prophecy. We've got the He Who Comes at Dawn. We've got the Dragon Reborn, and we have prophecy of Jendai, whatever. Not the one you wait for and dread, the one we seek, herald of a new age. At the breaking of the world, our ancestors fled to the safety of the sea, while the land heaved and broke as storm waves do. It is said they knew nothing of the ships they took to flee, but the light was with them, and they survived. Oh, lore, I love lore. It's so cool. They did not see the land again until it was still once more, and by then much had changed. Everything, the world, drifted on the water and the wind. It was in the years after that the Jendai prophecy was first spoken. We must wander the waters until the Karamur returns and serve him at his coming. That's so cool. I mean, it's really clever what they did, by the way. Like, if there's like earthquakes and people running amok and like nuking half the mountain ranges, better to go like take a ship, sail, just sail. Just sail away from where everything's blowing up and hope you survive. And when you survive, be happy and do a prophecy. I don't know. He is the Karamur. Aes Sedai serve him. You are proof of that you are here in this city that is in the prophecy as well. The White Tower shall be broken by his name, and Aes Sedai shall kneel to wash his feet and dry them with their hair. That might mean only that he will marry Elaine, perhaps? But the White Tower shall be broken by his name. Okay, so that's the problem. The infighting they already have a bit, so they will completely be destroyed by that infighting in the end. That's not good. So I really get I impression that the White Tower will fall, and it might fall this book. Will be destroyed by, like, they will weaken by infighting, and then the Seanchan and the White Cloaks perhaps, or one of them or both will get them. That's what I think currently. What does this have to do with our passage? Will you take us or not? Elaine cringed, but the sail mistress came back just as directly. Why do you wish to journey to Tanchico? It is an unpleasant port of call now. I docked there last winter. Shorefolk nearly swarmed my vessel seeking passage out to anywhere. They did not care so long as it was away from Tanchico. Cannot believe conditions are any better now. Yeah, it's so weird. Why would you go there? Why would you go to Tanchico? And let me see where it is again, because I think I forgot. Yeah. It's the port on the west. Yeah. Oh, so I misspoke. So they don't go upriver. They of course go west, along the shoreline, I guess. You always question your passengers, so I've offered you enough to buy a village. 2 villages. If you want more, name your price. But a price, a gift. What? Probably an audience with Rand. Oh, and now they just tell her, we hunt the Black Aja, sail mistress. We believe some of them are in Tanchico. We must find them, else they may harm the Dragon Reborn, the Karamur. The lights see us safe to docking. Oh. Oh, and now they are very, 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 by the way, Windfinder, that's probably, like, they probably can channel some. I also have the feeling that the sea folk have an affinity to channeling wind and stuff, so that's what I get from all the like all the little hints. I don't know. We can take them, my sister. We must. Yeah, because they. Yeah, okay. So Rand saved their ass. It's good. Why was it the Windfinder who decided? Why not the Sail Mistress? Yeah, because the Windfinder is the captainess, or whatever you say. Yeah, what is the gift? And now a man comes in. What is he doing? Oh, and okay, so Coiner's husband is coming in being like, oh, and he's like, oh, didn't know you had guests. By midday, my husband, I will be falling down river. By nightfall, I will be at sea. Am I still cargo master wife, or has my place been taken while I did not see? Oh yeah, we sail to Tantico. Yes, of course they do. They have to help them. It's their whole belief system is rooted on Rand apparently, so I mean everyone's belief system kinda is. Save for the White Cloaks. Or perhaps the White Cloaks. Do the White Cloaks believe in the true Dragon Reborn? Or are they only thinking, like, they might only think that it's false dragons they see, not real dragons. So that's why they are so anti. But I don't know. Wife, no! Sail Mistress, you told me our next port was Mayen, and then eastward to Shara. I have traded with that in mind. Shara, Sails Mistress, not Tarabon. Yeah, Shara, where's Shara? Do we know that? It's not on the map. It's east of Mayen. So I need a map that's going to the east. I want that. Like the east and the west. Like the west is where the Ch.19 are, and the east is where whatever is. Like they've got the desert, the waste, and after that there is stuff as well, so. I must make this up to him. Of course, it is pleasant making up with him. Okay. We regret being a cause of trouble, Sail Mistress, and we regret having witnessed this. If we have caused any embarrassment to anyone, please accept our apologies. Embarrassment? Said I am Sail Mistress. I hoped your presence embarrassed Torum, and I would not apologize to him for that if it did. Yeah, Trader says, but I am Sail Mistress, yeah. Yeah, so it's like the cargo master plans out all the trading stuff, and she's planning out all the routing and stuff. That's cool. Oh, and he's defending the ship apparently, like because the scar he has he earned from the Ch.19. Oh, it is the things I cannot tell him I must make up to him because he deserves to know. That's a very cool like relationship. I like that. Yeah, and then he's like, yeah, I mean, you can, like, please keep the, like, Archer secret, but you can tell him that you get 3,000 crowns. I must keep a secret, Asadai, what you are and why you travel. Many among my crew consider Asadai bad luck. Let's see if that turns out to be correct. Okay, and so they don't wear their rings. I do this for the Koromu. I will see you safe ashore where you wish. If it pleases the light, it shall be done. It is agreed under the light. My sister has a cargo master ever mutinied against a sail mistress. I will put it in the gift of passage from my own chest. And if Torum ever hears of it, my sister, I will put you in the bilges with Doril. For ballast, perhaps. Okay, I see. Properly, Asadai, since you serve the Koromur, I should honor you as I would sail mistress and windfinder of another ship. We should bath together and drink honeyed wine and tell each other stories to make ourselves laugh and weep. Great, but I must make ready to sail and... yeah. Oh, what happened? Why did the wave rider, like, rise up and crash against the dog? What happened? Okay, weird. Okay, so they are running around trying to look for damage to the hull. Okay, so that was the chapter. I love this. New people. Love new people always. So cool. Seeing new people. I'm looking forward to this. I really hope that the culture will be like that. They will be more present in the future. The Sea Folk, and it's again, everyone has their own prophecy, but they basically all mean the same thing. They all are like pieces of the same puzzle. I love that. So yes, that was cool. Can't wait to read on. I will read on in a moment, and you will get the video soon as well, I hope. And yes, as always, please take care of yourself, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And yes, I see you soon. Take care. Bye.